Just bear with me a second. I think that we are live. No, just bear with me. All right, I think I'm up here this time and I'm not going to get booted. We'll just sit tight and see if everybody finds their way back here. Hello, Carol. Let me know if you can hear me, please. Facebook is giving me a little bit of grief tonight. All right, there is a little bit of a delay here. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm going to get started. Hello everyone, and welcome to Stamp with Shel. My name is Shel Anderson, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. I do video tutorials once a week. Starting next week, they're going to be on Tuesday nights, using Stampin' Up! Products and sharing ideas with you, hoping to get you motivated and stamping. So today we are going to be making 3 cards. Thank you, Carol. We're going to be making 3 cards tonight. And if you stick around to the very end, I have 3 more to share with you. Tonight we're going to concentrate on simple, beautiful, easy cards. And we're going to be using products from the Celebration and the mini catalog. We are going to be using the Filled with Happiness stamp set. And that coordinates with the modern oval punch. Okay? And if you remember the modern oval, that came out in the fall mini with the modern garden suite, or bundle, I guess. And now they've given us another stamp set that coordinates with the punch that we already have. So I thought we'd use that today. I also have a whole bunch of ribbon here. I have Real Red. I have the Celebration Pool Party. I have the carried over sheer white, silver and white sheer ribbon. And I also pulled in the Petal Pink from the Ribbon Duo. I'm not sure which ones I'm going to use, but I just grabbed a handful. For Hi Jackie, glad you could make it. For inks, I have Memento Black, Real Red, and Shaded Spruce. And I also grabbed a handful of embellishments. From Celebration, I grabbed the Opaque Faceted Gems, the Standard Rhinestone Basic Jewels, the Enamel Dot Essentials, and the Blooming Pearls. Not sure which we're going to use, but we will figure that out as we go. For the first 3 cards I'm making tonight, I am using the Sunny Days Celebration paper. You can get this free if you purchase $60 worth of products. And the stamp set that we're using, the Filled with Happiness, is found on page 35 of the new mini. All right, if you have any questions, be sure to ask me. I'll try to keep my eye on the comments as well. All right, first thing we're going to do is we are going to pull in our paper trimmer. And I've got my camera zoomed in a little bit tonight, so I'm going to do a little rearranging here, trying to make sure you can see what I'm doing. All right, I have 3 pieces of this gorgeous paper. It's double-sided. I was going to use this side, but I thought I need to break those florals up a bit. So what I'm going to do is I am going to stack them together, and then we're going to cut them up. So I am going to make sure they're together and slice them and make sure they're together. And we'll slice them again. Now we're just going to put those up here the way that we cut them. And I'm going to bring in 3 card bases. I've simply chosen basic white because number one, it's easy, it's neutral. We don't have to put a liner in the cards, and there's white in all 3 of these papers. So we have our 3 card bases ready. Now we're just going to lay out these pieces like so. And we are going to, no, that's not going to work. There. We've cut them up. Now we're going to shuffle them around, and then we're going to glue them all back together so that we have 3 different papers on our cards. Now, think about this. Think of the papers that you have that you can do this with. And you can see that these papers are very different, but they all have white. These 2 have the petal pink. These 2 have black, and they all go together. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm just going to slide these 2 out of the way and bring in my adhesive. And the only thing you have to remember when you're putting these together is to keep your borders even. Make sure your borders on all 3 sides are even. And then it shouldn't be a problem. I made 3 of these yesterday, and I didn't have any troubles. Oops. Doing them this way, because typically normally we do, like if we were doing the strips, we would do the top and the bottom and then work our way in between, but these ones are butted right up one against the other. I apologize, I'm losing my voice, so I may be squeaking by the end of tonight's video. All right, just as easy as that. There's card 1. And I love that these are free papers. And I mean, these papers obviously coordinate with other products, but you can use them on their own as well, right? Easy peasy. That's kind of what I needed tonight. Something easy. we'll figure out something a little more difficult for next week. And just remember that next week, the video is on they start on Tuesdays next week. Oh yeah, speaking of videos, last week I need to say congratulations to Jackie. She shared my video and she was the winner for the draw for having a card mailed to her. She got one of the B cards that we did last week. And congratulations to Kaylee. She placed an online order for $60 and she got the card kits to make all of the cards from last week's video. So if you would like to get one of the cards that we're making tonight in the mail, please share my video on your timeline. And when you've done that, put a message on this video and let me know that you've done it. And I will do a draw for one of these cards and you could get one of these. And if you would like to get kits to make the cards from tonight's class, just do what Kaylee did and place an online order. Use the host code and, of course, choose me as your demonstrator. And then I will send you off the kits. Easy peasy. And of course, with a $60 order, you get to choose a celebration freebie. Oh, you see what happened there? I went off. I got yapping and got off a little bit. How did I do that? Well, let's see what happens here. Okay, it's going to become a teaching moment, I think. Bear with me a second while I find my heat tool. I am going to plug in my heat tool. It's going to get a little loud. And I want to see if I can get these papers off. Sometimes if you heat up your adhesive, you're able to peel them off. Not always, but sometimes. Keep your fingers crossed. I need a little more heat. I might be destroying one of these cards tonight. Ooh, that didn't work very well. The joys of live video. See what happens here. All right, that came off. Let's see if we can get this one off. I think that one was straight. I think it was the second one that I had a problem with. All right, I'm going to switch to a different adhesive just because it's going to be easier for me to get this on and hold it down. And then we'll try again and see if we can get it straight. There we go. And I'm not going to talk for a minute. I am going to see if I can get this on. Still a little crooked, but that's okay. I think we're better off than we were. I think this one started off crooked to start with. All right, that's gonna have to do. That one's a little banged up, but that's okay. We'll make it work. All right, so we have those 3 cards. Hello, Michelle. Glad you could join us. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Jackie. All right, I have pre-punched a bunch of these, And you may ask, why did you do a bunch? Well, I have a feeling that I'm going to need to stamp more than one, because I have troubles getting things straight sometimes. Now, let's see what this stamp set's all about. I haven't even looked at it, to tell you the truth. Oh, all right. I see what's happening here. This goes in the middle. Oh, okay. So you're going to have to be very precise if you don't want any of these words. I see. This one, I think I can do this one quite easily. And as always with photopolymer, pick them up, don't put them on the block. So let's do a thanks. This one says, "You're just a note. You're wonderful. I appreciate you." Oh, I like that. I think I'm going to leave this one. It's not exactly what I want for this time. All right, so I'm going to do one greeting in black. So let's do thanks in black. Get it inked up super well. I'll get a pad here because photopolymer, you need to put some little cushion on there. And let's see if I can stamp this straight. Well, I'm going to try again. You see there's some little, I don't know whether you can see that or not. You see there's some little white dots there. I don't know whether I missed inking it or what. Yes, I think I missed inking it. So we'll try again. You could fix that with a marker, but I have lots of these. Be straight, be straight, be straight. Perfect. All right, there's that one. I think I'm going to do two in black. All right, let's try this one. Just hold it there for a minute. Let that ink transfer. Oh, pretty good. All right, we'll get rid of this one. And put that stamp away so I don't lose it. And then we're going to do this one. And I think we're going to do this one in, what do you think? Shaded spruce or real red? Let's do one of each and see which we like better. Then we can make the decision. That stamp a little cleaning. I think I want to stamp this on a piece of paper first, because it doesn't look like it's inking very well, but it could just be, yeah, let's give it another cleaning. Oops, sorry about that. I didn't turn the volume down on my phone. That'd be my husband on his way home. That's what that noise means. All right, let's try this. Okay, that one's pretty. Now let's clean this and do it in real red, and then we can make a decision as to which one we want. Did you guys hear about that bus crash today out west end of the city? Bus had 6 kids on board and tried to stop and blew through an intersection because it was slippery, and a tractor trailer hit it with a load of rock on, and thank heavens nobody was hurt. That could have been disastrous. All right, there are our 2. I know which one I like. Which one do you like? Hold them up against the cards. I think it should be the red one, but you guys tell me what you think it should be. All right, let's dump those off. Close up my ink pad. Yes, Carol, I agree. Like, when I heard about it, my skin just hairs went up on the back of my neck, and I thought, oh my God. But somebody was watching over them, obviously. All right, let's bring in some of these ribbons. Red. Michelle says red. All right, we'll put the green one away. And have a look at these. So, there's the pool party. There's the red. And let's get all these elastics off. There's the petal pink, and this is the white. Now, which ribbons do you like? I know which ones I like. Just put it in the comment which ribbon you like while I am getting my dimensionals. Petal pink, white, pool party, or real red. All right, I'm just going to move these for a minute while I put some dimensionals on my tags. You like the other 3? Good, Carol. Thank you. Anybody else want to weigh in with an opinion? I'm going to take these little backings off, and I think this one here is a little plain, so I'm just going to put my greeting down there towards the bottom, and on this one I'm going to put it up towards the top. This one I'm just going to put it right in the middle. There we go. All right, let's see the comments. No to the white. All right. I don't like the petal pink because I don't think it's quite the right shade. I don't know whether you guys can tell on camera here, but I just don't like it. So I'm not going to use it. I'm going to go with these 2. If I had a black, I would use a black too, but I don't. So this one has the most pool party showing. So I'm going to use this on this card. And I'm simply probably going to struggle by the looks of it. I'm just going to pull it through here and tie a knot. Now, I'm going to give you another tip tonight. I don't know how you guys do this, but I struggle with this. I just use my tweezers to hold because I don't have another hand. And then when I get the knot tied, I can just pull the tweezers out and tighten it up. Now I'm going to open the card and slide this over a little wee bit, because this is a nice wide ribbon, so we don't want it taking up all our card, right? And we're going to trim these tails down. This ribbon is so soft. I love it. All right, there's one. Now let's use the red on this one. All right. Give it another little pull here. This one, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to just tie this one into a knot. And grab my tweezers again. Got a lot of extra ribbon on this one. Too much. What a waste. All right. There's that one. We have one more to go. I'm wondering if I have enough of this to make a little bow. I think I do. And that way it won't be a waste. Look at that. Almost like I planned it that way. All right. I think I'm just going to put that on there like so. Let's bring in my glue dots and see what we can do. Paper piercer. I'm going to put a glue dot there and press that bow in. And then we're going to put those tails where we want them. There we go. All right, now right here, I'm going to take a glue dot and I'm going to roll it up like a little taco. Sorry if you guys are hearing all kinds of noise. My husband's been in and out the front door about 6 times tonight. I think he bought out Walmart. All right. That's just going to tack that in place so it doesn't flop around. And let's do this one as well, because I don't like things that don't behave. There we go. Just to keep it where it's supposed to be in my mind. All right, let's get these ribbons out of here and we get to bring in some embellishments. All right, let's see what we can do. I have blooming pearls, and I was thinking the gold or the green ones. I have the opaque faceted gems, and I was thinking either the pool party or the petal pink. I think I like those better than the blooming pearls, so we'll swap those out. Then I have rhinestones, and I think I'll just use the plain old white enamel dots on one of them. Let's find that paper piercer, and on this one, let's use, I'm going to go with the big ones on this one, because they kind of get a little bit lost in the paper. So let's go like that for that card. Then on this one, we're going to use petal pink. And how do I want to do this? Let's do one there, one there, and one down here. And on this one, these aren't white, those are vanilla. So we're not going to use those. Let's find some pearls somewhere. Oh, I know what I want to use. I want to use these petal pink and peacock foiled gems. I haven't even opened these ones yet. Childproof, my friends. They're childproof. These are really pretty. They're petal pink, and then there's little flecks of gold in there. So we'll put one there, one there, and one here. And that is our cards. Hold them up so that you can see them. It's going to take me a minute here to get the camera focused. There's card 1 and 2 and 3. And as promised, for those of you that stuck around to the end, you get to see 3 more. And for these cards, I used different products. I used the Heartfelt Hellos. This is a celebration choice. I used the Hexagon Punch. I used the Heart from the Bee Punch. And I used the Heartfelt Hexagon. Okay. And my cards, what did I do? Oh, here they are. Okay. And here's my cards. There's card number 1. This is the Celebration DSP. And this is a retired ribbon. It's actually Blushing Bride, but I thought it went very well with that card, so I used it. And this is the little, the heart here is the adhesive hearts and flower embellishments from the Bumblebee Suite. And then I did this one, and this one I used red ribbon and the blooming pearls. And then this one here, I used the same ribbon again, and this time I used the festive pearls. So there, my friends, are the cards. and they're all made the same way. So I hope you enjoyed this and showed you how easy it is to do this. If you have any questions, you know how to get a hold of me. Please ask. That's what I'm here for. And think about these papers or these cards and the papers that you have and how you can quickly make these cards. And you don't have to have a punch that coordinates with a greeting. You can have a punch or a die and use any greeting in there. I just did it for simplicity's sake tonight. So, you know, think about it. Think what you have. And please get stamping and sharing and mail your cards. I mean, it's great to make cards, but mail them, share them, make somebody feel special. All right. Yes, the difference in the papers, eh? They look totally different. So anyway, have a good night and happy stamping. See you next Tuesday night at 7 o'clock. Bye-bye for now.